ये सब कर दो वस्त गुना हुई है.
Welcome to the stream.
Teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
This looks more than decent. Untidy on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they couldn't do anything positive. With the cross. Kimpembe. Messi. Well, he keeps going. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Fred. Well, it's impossible to have Lionel Messi in the starting lineup and not talk about what he does so well.
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
And cleared away. Good strength to keep the ball. Sancho. A really sumptuous ball. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Messi gives it a go, and no way through. That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Going short. And Lionel Messi has turned infield. And a short corner, let's see. Read it well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, high marks for that pass. Teammates in the middle. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Eccentric goalkeeping. And he's beaten him here. And that is offside. Kimpembe. Verratti now. Oh, he's lost possession. And threading it forward, but mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
Jadon Sancho. United finding space on the wing. And options in the centre. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Well, not the best clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. No foul. PSG advantage. Mbappe. Superbly read and executed. The high press was very much on. Tremendous ball played through. A bit sloppy in possession. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Now what can they do from here? Cuts in from the flank. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly.
Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The recipe for a poor spectacle.
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So 2-0 now. He's got the right idea with that pass. And running in behind. Strong hand on that one. And that is that for the first half here in the French. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Moving into the advanced position. Ronaldo. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. And they have possession again. Ronaldo. And now Rashford. Oh, could be. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
This might be ideal for the counter.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's kept that one out.
So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here.
Well, that's woken up these fans. They haven't had too much to cheer about so far.
Different angle from Verratti.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
And taken away. Neymar. Mbappe. And he's broken free. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Well, the ball is rolling again, and PSG are giving this a real go. "30 minutes left for play. Oh, the threat is there. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. And he takes it away. Well, beaten easily here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't keep it. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Making progress. Surely the equaliser. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down. So the ball is running again at 2-all. Lovely ball over the top. And a bad pass it was. "20 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. And the pass could do damage. Can they forge ahead? No! chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Messi. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Will they profit from this situation? The outcome is a goal kick here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Neymar. Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Can he put it away? And the keeper does his job magnificently.
Well, no wonder he looks pleased with himself. He's just kept them in it here. Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it. What a save.
Can he convert? Oh, a vital save. And it remains all even.
Well, there you have it. He may just have saved his team here.
Well, they're going for the short one. That's a nice-looking ball. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? And there's the delivery. Sancho. And still a chance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Under real pressure here. And thumped away.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can United find that moment of magic to win the game? The crowd certainly think so.
Well, wait
Just
a
listen
moment,
to them.
Stuart. Look at what's happening. Lionel Messi! Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Manchester United battling the clock and the scoreline. Ronaldo at the ready. And cleared away. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's a good... Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Presnel Kimpembe plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Neymar out wide. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Scott McTominay. Excellent defending. The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Scott McTominay in midfield. Gives it a go. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? And there to intervene. Can't argue with that little move. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. And he's clear as lines. More than decent this from United. On a pretty ordinary challenge. A wonderful intervention. And good pressure high up the pitch. Ronaldo. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. And he just let his opponent glide by. And he takes all the shots. Oh, again the frame of the goal.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
And there's the feed into the box. Gives it a go. Straight forward for the keeper. And that was a very fine read. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Might be a chance here. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Fred. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo at the ready. Oh, a goal! How about that for a degree of difficulty? Simply off the charts.
Well, you won't get tired of watching this. The improvisation, the skill and the end product. What a goal that is.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Scott McTominay. Sancho. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Verratti. And that pass could be troublesome. Well, not very clever defending. Saved, but still a chance. Well, it's a poor tackle. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And Lionel Messi has turned infield, making sure it didn't get past him. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Committed challenge. And that is that. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Bruno Fernandes. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Mbappe, breaking at pace. Fred. Well, the story surrounding Cristiano Ronaldo is usually a positive one, and tonight, no exception.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
Really good interception. And now, passing it through, and darting through. Can he finish? And he's gone for power, so close to finding the net. Verratti. Offside, close one. It's been given away here by Ronaldo. He's lost it. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Crossed in by Ronaldo. Thumped clear. Now can they counter clinically? Might be a chance here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Fred. Sancho now. How about the cross? Fred! And the keeper getting across to stop it. And now the delivery. And clearing it away. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Danilo Pereira. Possession one. Bruno Fernandes, and denied by the keeper. Impressive. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And a short corner, let's see. Really good block. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick, though, here. So the corner played into the box. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Well, space for them here. A real opening now. Can he find the net? Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited. So the current scoreline, 4-2. More than decent this from United. Mbappe. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Ronaldo. Oh, in with a chance! Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. And the short option preferred. Not messing around with that clearance. Bruno Fernandes. That's well blocked. Breaking at pace. No foul. PSG advantage. Possession lost. Danilo Pereira. Can they create something? Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Cavani. Here is Fred. Cavani. Here's Sancho. Can he get one back? And saved by the keeper. Lionel Messi. Mbappe with it. Possession lost, intercepted. He made it look simple, really. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Opportunity! Keeper getting the touch. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And that will be all. 3 points for PSG.